Good team, and he has one of the more complete players in the college game in Lauri Markkanen.
Perseverance personified for Coach Miller. And when you think about Lauri Markkanen, you got to look at he's the third freshman or third in points as a freshman in Arizona's rich history. But what I'm impressed about more, he's just a gunslinger. Almost 50% field goals, 43 from behind the three-point line, 83 from the free throw. I can't wait to see him let it fly.
Shocker, you're into a big man who can shoot. He's a 7-footer from Finland. Now, Xavier, they know this program well. Chris Mack was an assistant coach under Sean Miller at Xavier. Chris Mack has had to reinvent this team, but he has a star in Trevon Bluiett.
Intriguing subplot. We're going to get to that as well, but Trevon Bluiett, the coaches say they trust this kid. He doesn't get rattled, plays actually better in the second half. What impresses me most about him, first in minutes played in the Big East, and oh, by the way, second in points overall at about 19.
All right, let's take a look at the starting lineup. So Chris Mack has Quentin Gooden running the point. Edmund Sumner, a knee injury. We'll start to develop the story as we go, but it's Gooden, Macura, Trevon Bluiett, Malcolm Bernard, and Tyreek Jones. And then Allen, Trier, Hawkins playing with that injured finger, Lauri Markkanen, and Dusan Ristic. A couple of big boys in the middle for the Arizona Wildcats. And there is Trevon Bluiett, 29 points in a win over Florida State. And it wasn't just a win in round 2 in Orlando. It was a 25-point beatdown for Xavier against a very athletic Florida State team.
You're exactly right. I was going to say, how's he going to handle the size? Well, he's been handling the size great all year, attacking the basket, Bluiett.
Off we go. We have had a fantastic night of Sweet 16 basketball. Oregon has punched their ticket. Gonzaga is on the way to the Elite Eight. And now, Arizona, the 2 seed, and the highest seed left, the Xavier Musketeers. First shot up by Trier, no good. Off we go. And first possession for Xavier. Had the heartache last year in the round of 32. You might remember Wisconsin. Bronson Koenig hit that buzzer beater in the corner. And it was Wisconsin who went to the Sweet 16. And Xavier, who looked like they had a Final Four type team, couldn't get out of the second round. And ironic that this is a team that many felt was headed for the NIT after they lost 6 consecutive games in February. And yet here they are, still alive in the NCAA tournament. Been a phenomenal story in Cincinnati this year for Xavier. Ollie Hawkins playing with that fractured finger, dislocated and fractured. Lewis will have more on that story. And here is Allen. And Kadeem Allen opens up the scoring with a 3-ball.
Kadeem Allen, one dribble off the screen, gives a little bit of a pump fake and knocks down the 3 from the top. Way to start.
Dump it inside. Tyreek Jones running into trouble. Did he walk? He did. Travel. You run into some big bodies. Tyreek Jones is 6'9", C-Web, and he's running into not just Markkanen when he's inside at 7 feet, but Ristic is a 7-footer as well.
For young kids out there, whenever you tackle big, you have to be deliberate. Meaning you have to go at the shoulder, not be scared of him reaching over, considering that you'll draw a foul. At that time, the bigs of Arizona, great job of handling their position. It could have also been a hook on that play.
Notice how wide open the lane will be. Lots of room to run. And there's Markkanen. And there's that size advantage. He brings size and skill, as Chris said. He also speaks 3 languages. And Sean Miller calling him one of the great players he has ever coached. He's got a chance to be a lottery pick this year. Inside, he can't handle it. Pass was a little too long from Ristic and a turnover. Sean Miller, 32-4 with Arizona this year. They went 16-2 and won the Pac-12. 48-year-old coach, 3 times in the Elite Eight, trying to make it 4. He took Xavier to an Elite Eight as well in his 5 years there.
Just lets you know that he is a program builder. So hard to build a program. Started not necessarily from scratch, but just started on your reputation. He's done that. That's why I understand that there may be pressure on him. But if I'm him, there wouldn't be pressure on me because he can go anywhere and start a program and get him back to dominance.
He's the Pac-12 Coach of the Year. And there's Chris Mack, a Xavier grad, 8th year, took over for Sean Miller, 4th time to the Sweet 16. And these 2 teams matched up just 2 years ago in Los Angeles. And Chris Mack and Xavier lost to Arizona. And Kadeem Allen picks up his 2nd foul here. And that's going to force Sean Miller to the bench quickly as Parker Jackson Cartwright will check in for Kadeem Allen, who is the Pac-12 All-Defensive Team. That's a big loss early.
And it's going to be frustrating later on. He's going to have to stay in the game by cheering other guys on. Don't think about what you're not doing in the game. Just stay ready.
Malcolm Bernard all the way in, can't finish. So much size in there, it even disrupts how you put the ball up on the rim. Trier dumping it down. Ristic, who's big for him in the second round game. He's got a lot of tools in the toolbox as well. And Ristic, his first bucket.
Beautiful left hand. And for you guys that go opposite hand or strong hand, much easier to go off the glass.
That pass was deflected by Ristic. Gooden trying to squeeze it through a narrow hole, and Ristic was there for the steal. Trier dumps it down inside, and Ristic, that is easy as it gets. And it's a 7-0 burst for the